1920s style face-to-face Charleston. Doing mirror image footwork, leader starts with a weight on the left foot.
Follows, you're going to stand on your right foot.
We're both going to swing our free leg and touch it. Follows go back, leaders go forward. Then we reverse it with a step,
touch, step, touch, step, touch, step. Remember, this is called 1920s Charleston. Basic footwork here with our touches and our steps. So we double up on one side, repeat on the other. Follows left, left, right, right, left, left.
Leaders go left, left, then right, right, and touch. Step and touch and stop.
Now we're going to put this with your partner.
Standing in closed position, you want to make sure that your feet are just a tad offset. So that's the right leg between your partner's legs.
Let me show you this way. You can see the offset. The right leg can slide between your partner's feet.
Now, leaders, you're going to take your right arm and you're just going to gently put it on the follow's back. As you can see from this angle, when the follow drapes the left arm, it's nice and relaxed, looks for the point of contact first, and then connects with the rest of the arm. Now, for the left hand, leaders, and the right hand for the follows, you have several choices. You can connect down low, you can connect around the middle area. It's kind of your choice.
Okay, so when we start this, we're going to actually have our leaders do a little bit of weight shifting here, just side to side, kind of like that 7th grade dance that you used to do.
A little bit awkward. You don't really want to look them in the eyes.
It's that weight shifting all over again, just to make sure that you're with your partner. So leaders, then you're going to establish the weight, holding it on the leader's left foot, follows right.
Now that I have my follow in my arms, I don't need to squeeze tightly. I'm going to stay relaxed, but I'm not going to go limp. I'm going to just hold my follow firmly. From this position, if I just move a little bit forward, I can cause a tapping motion with my follow. Then when I bring my follow forward, I step backwards. Now I'm going to do a full weight shift. Now I touch it, and then I move step. Then I touch it, move into a step. And I touch it, move into a step. And I touch it, move into a step. Leaders, I really want to emphasize that the main part of this lead is coming from the hips. Your hips are connected to your arms. You're going to keep them relaxed. If I do the motion by myself, you can see how my arms are basically still. That stillness connects to my follow, so when we interact, my follow knows exactly where to go. So as you can see, when I do the tap back on my left foot, I could make it a complete weight shift, or I could just tap it. That's the leader's choice. In this case, that's the weight shift, then we tap. A weight shift, then a tap, a weight shift, and a tap.
What I feel from the follow's perspective here is that the leader starts to initiate a direction on the taps but doesn't commit all the way. So it's almost like he's hanging me off of a cliff or holding me before he makes me do a full step. That's really important in 20s Charleston, that you do these taps or these holds for the follow. Otherwise, the follow is going to start doing steps and it might start looking a little Latin-y. So we're going to show you again here for our 20s Charleston with a partner. Touch, step, touch,
again,
step,
we have a little bit of a bounce.
and touch, step, and bounce, 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 bounce.
As you feel more comfortable, you can start throwing in some of that styling that we showed earlier.
The foot waves. We can also change our hand hold if we'd like a little more upper hold. That's totally fine. Leaders can raise the hand for the follows.
You can do a little bit of rotation, leaders, if you want.
And touch, step, touch, step, touch. You can also start to incorporate the forward kick, step, touch, step, and kick, step.
Now, one thing I'll note to the leaders here, when I start doing the crossbody kick and kicking across, I tend to be a little more offset with my follow. So here I'm still offset, but I could be a little more offset. So if I show it to you from a dead-on angle, you can see slightly offset, slightly more offset. So as we do our 20s Charleston, we're just doing the touch footwork. As I go into the crossbody kick, I can actually step to the side a little bit more to expose more space so that I have more room to kick.